Miss A got a lot to say on all the things we go through within the day. Politics, dating, recipes, traveling, and yep, of course, I'm the karaoke queen. I take no L's, I'm always booking flights. This is my lovely lunatic Leo life. Kaboom! Guess who stepped in the room? This is my lovely lunatic Leo life. Kaboom! Guess who stepped in the room? The one and only S.A. Welcome to season finale of my lovely Lunatic Leo Life podcast. I did a live broadcast in Zanzibar, Tanzania for my 40th A-Day solo Vacay spiritual retreat. And this is a positive message in this broadcast. I just wanted to thank you all for following me the first 2 seasons. And season 3 will be coming soon in October, so stay out for that. And I love you all and I appreciate it. I hope my message inspires you. Zanzibar vlog coming real soon, y'all. So let's start with the drink first. So cheers. And thank you guys for following my journey. All right, let's get started. Welcome everyone to my lovely Lunatic Leo Life. And this is the season finale. I hope you guys enjoyed season 2. I mean, I'm so proud of season 2. That was my baby. Season 1 was good because I got out there and took the steps to go do what I'm known to do, what I used to do, what I love to do. But I wasn't really taking it serious. You know, like people will say, oh, what days does your podcast come out? I was like, oh, whenever I feel like it. Now I say every Wednesday my podcast comes out. Every Tuesday I'm recording. I have a podcast studio. You know what I mean? So season 2 was amazing. I'm so proud of it. And to all my guests who came through too, thank you guys so much for coming on to my show because you guys helped it be what it was, you know. And I have more people coming. Jason, I still want you on. I have a few people lined up for August. I have 2 more open dates in August. So if you guys are wanting to come onto my podcast, just hit me up and let me know. I record on Tuesdays now, so if you can make it to Newark, Tuesdays either between 6 to 8 p.m. or 7 to 9 p.m., you guys just let me know. So again, this trip has been amazing. Today I am 40 years old and I cannot express the gratitude and the happiness and the amazingness of this trip. Now, mind you, this trip is not like I wasn't coming here rich as fuck to do everything. You know what I mean? I came here with the intentions of just letting things go and see how it happens, and what happens. You know what I mean? So I came with the intention of finding my purpose. I mean, I already know my purpose, but I came with the intention of just to enjoy and appreciate, honestly. And I've been getting so many signs since I've been here. Some subtle, some major, and it's like, wow. And I can't even describe to you all right now. You might not even understand. You might not even care to understand, but just know that things are improving for me, you know. And I've noticed the more I change, the more I meet people who are like me. And this is the crazy part, because it was like I thought I was doing okay before. Like I thought I was zen before, but I kept meeting fuckery and dealing with fuckery. Now that I'm in my headspace and more spiritual, and now that I know my purpose, I'm meeting so many people who know their purpose already, who are also spiritual, who are also on the same level or even exceeded my level. You know what I mean? And I'm just loving every bit of it. So I just want to experience every bit of the people that I'm meeting and loving on and enjoying. And I just feel like my life is about to get so much better. Now, most times to me, I feel like finances is the issue with me, and I don't feel like I'm successful because of my finances. However, I do know that the path that I'm on and where I'm headed will lead me to where I want to be. So I'm just very impatient, y'all. I'm very impatient. So when I want something, I want that shit right then and there. However, things don't happen when you want it. Things happen when it's supposed to happen and when you're mentally ready to receive all the shit that you're supposed to get. You know what I mean? So I do feel grateful about everything else besides the finances. You would think I'm abundant because of everything else going on in my life. Happiness, I have a roof over my head, I have food, I have friends who love me, I have family who loves me, people who adore me. I'm getting my message out to the masses, working hard on my podcast, doing what I love to do. And sorry y'all. My boob is sweating. Doing what I love to do, and staying on my path. Now, I've been doing radio for almost 20 years. I've never gotten paid. Maybe I got paid to get there, like for transportation, but I've never gotten paid because it wasn't about the money. It's about my passion and the love I have for speaking and the love I have for motivating others. So it's like I do what I do because this is where I'm meant to be. This is my path, and I know eventually it's going to lead me to the right place. So I basically came to Zanzibar because I okay, so this is how I decided on Zanzibar. Mind you, a while ago, I saw a Zanzibar commercial. I forgot about it. Out of state, out of mind, or whatever you say. So I was planning to go to Maldives for my birthday. I don't know how I thought I was going to pay $8,000 just for a hotel for only 5 days. But that shit exited the stage left real quick. And then I was like, okay, let me think. I put a poll on Instagram. I was like, should I go to Belize or Costa Rica? And of course, there's always somebody who never answers any of the chooses any of the choices that you have. So somebody said, what about Madagascar? I was like, wait, Madagascar is near Zanzibar. That's also an island off of East Africa, like lower southeast Africa. I was like, wait a minute, Madagascar is beautiful, but Zanzibar sounds sexy. So I was like, you know what, instead of Madagascar, let me go to Zanzibar, because Zanzibar just sounded sexy to me. And, you know, I'm kind of a sexy person, so I got to do what I got to do. And so Zanzibar, I was like, wait a minute. So I started Googling Zanzibar, and I was like, yo, how could I forget about this place? It's more culture than Maldives, in my opinion. It's my people back home in Africa, and it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. The water is just probably even better than fucking Maldives, you know. So Maldives, I'll say for another trip when I can actually afford it and go in first class, you know, because that's a long ass trip. So whenever I can afford Maldives, I definitely will go. So it is on my list. But Zanzibar is where it's at. I didn't go partying or clubbing or nothing like that because, I mean, honestly, I didn't know if I wanted to. I do kind of want to, but then when it comes down to it, I'm like, you know what? I'd rather just chill in my room and do whatever. So I haven't really been out partying. I've just been here with the locals at the hotel. And this hotel, Promised Land Lodge, is so zen. It's so chill. The owner walks around here all day helping people move this, come into here, move their stuff in. I actually went out with the owner and his son yesterday. His son was going back to Europe. So he's also, the owner is a Zanzibari. So he's from here. But his son was going back, and I invited myself, like, oh, can I come with you? Because I've been wanting to interview him for my vlog. But yeah, he took me. He was like, yeah, come on. I was like, really? So I went to go see the sister hotel of this hotel, which is also dope. So I definitely plan on coming back to Zanzibar, and I'm definitely going to stay at the sister hotel. That's an hour and a half away from where I am now. I'm in the south part of the island, and the sister hotel is more east of the island, like mid-east. So then I can go between north and south, because I did want to go north. That's where they party most, and that's where I can swim with tortoise. But it's too far. It's 2 hours one way, and I'm not trying to be out here for 4 hours. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Shanti, this is definitely a spiritual retreat. Definitely. The first night I came out here, I took some shrooms, chocolate covered shrooms, and it was like I kind of envisioned the future. You know what I mean? Like, not in a full mode where I know what's going to happen, but it just envisioned happiness. Like, I just felt so happy and blessed, you know? So that's why I'm just like, this whole thing, everything's coming full circle. My bestie Shanti was like, you know what, you should make this your last your season finale. And I didn't even think about that, but this would be the perfect season finale, because I want to talk. You guys know I'm always talking about spirituality now, and how I've changed and how things are getting better for me. And I just want you all to know that I found my power, and I'm still getting more powerful, because I'm still like a baby to finding my power. I feel like I was reborn. So right now I'm in my baby stages, okay? And I'm feeling this power. I'm very intuitive. I've been getting messages and downloads from my ancestors and my people or my spirits or whoever you want to say, or God or the universe. And now it's like I'm listening more. Before I wasn't listening. I kind of knew but I wasn't sure, or I didn't know how to maneuver in the right direction. But now it's like I found my power and I'm found my purpose, and my life is changing and evolving so much so fast. This is all since March. But the funny thing is, in January, when the new year came, I kind of had an intuition, and I just knew that something big is going to happen for me this year. I don't know how I knew it. I just felt it. I really felt it. And the more this year goes on, the more I feel more powerful, the more I feel like more of my dreams are coming through, the more I'm manifesting everything I want, the more, like I said, I have everything I want except a man and money. And my podcast being popular, like popular. I still need to build my YouTube fan base and my podcast, but it's slowly but surely growing, especially after season 2. Now it's like, shit, what am I going to do for season 3? Now I got to do better than season 2. But how can I possibly do better? I mean, you can always do better. You can always grow. So there's a way. But now it's like, I've been out here trying to think, what is season 3 going to bring to the table? How is this going to be different? So this is another thing that I'm working on. And I've said this plenty of times, but some of you are new to my channel or to my podcast about finding my purpose. And my purpose in life is really just living my life and sharing it with you so you can find your happiness and find your motivation and find your inspiration. Because I never knew how inspirational I was until people started telling me, like, yo, I love what you're doing, and I wish I was this brave, and I wish I could do that, girl, you're so brave. And sometimes I don't even feel like I'm doing anything special, because I meet people all the time who do more than me. So I'm like, okay, these people think I'm doing all that, but I'm not even close to where I'm trying to really be, So it's like, I just am grateful that you guys are even telling me. Of course, there'll be some people out there who's not comfortable enough to tell me that or thank me for inspiring them, which is okay. It's okay as long as you show me respect and you don't treat me like shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay if you don't tell me. But I already know I'm inspiring enough people and motivating enough people. And it's to go on the first solo trip, even if it's in the United States or just a state away. They're going on the first solo trip and experiencing new things that they never did before. Karaoke. I fucking love karaoke. I've performed in front of a thousand people. I performed between like 100 to actually I performed between 10 people to 1,000 people, okay? Doing karaoke. And I love to do it. And people are like, yo, you're so brave. You're so crazy. You did all this and all. And I usually don't remember what I did after I get off the stage because the adrenaline is pumping hard, okay? So I just do what I do and love what I do, and people get motivated and inspired. And since I've had my surgery, at least 10 people have come to me asking questions about getting the surgery, or saying that they're going to get the surgery, and it makes me so happy and so proud, because there are some people who won't admit that they had the gastric sleeve surgery. They'll say they worked out or whatever, which is cool, to each his own, but you help people when you share your stories and experiences. And this is why I'm here for it. And this is why I've been doing radio, because I'm reaching people by just talking about my passions and things that inspire me. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm truly, truly blessed. I've always felt like I was blessed, but I never really appreciated the blessings because it wasn't blessed in the way that I wanted to be blessed. As far as, for instance, getting a job that I applied for that pays way more than this dumb job that, you know what I'm saying, than another job that I had. Or say, I don't have this amount of money in my bank account yet, but I'm doing what I love to do. So it's like, I felt like I wasn't truly being blessed. However, there were so many instances in my life where certain things could happen to me that now that I think about it, it's like, girl, you are so lucky that you made it through that. Not everybody would have made it through that. People who are not protected could have got. You know what I mean? And this is like from childhood I'm thinking about, And even with love, I've been very unlucky in love for my whole life. And I was questioning God, like, God, why are you treating me like this? I'm such a nice person. I'm such a good-hearted person. But I'm knowing now it's because I'm supposed to be with that right person, that one person, that special person, because me and that special person are going to be so powerfully strong. You know what I mean? So this person is who I'm meant to be with, and our paths hadn't crossed until probably 2 years ago, and we didn't even know it until recently, you know? So it's like God was like, no, bitch, fuck all these other dudes that waste your time. Which sometimes I'm mad, like, okay, well, why'd you make me waste my time? And he was like, because you keep complaining and crying that you're single. So he's like, all right, just throw you somebody because you won't shut the fuck up, okay? But now it's like I'm appreciating it. That's why I say things aren't going to happen when you want it. It happens when you're ready for it to happen. You know what I mean? And I'm happy that I can be able to talk to you all about or I can be transparent about my life, because number one, it's not easy. It really isn't easy, especially when it's something to matters of the heart that's sensitive to you. It's like you don't want to talk about it, so you'll shut down. But it takes courage and power to talk about things. When I talked about my abortion, it took me 2 years to talk about it. And even when I did talk about it, it was difficult still, but not as hard. So I would be able to take the criticism that I got in the comments, but I deleted it because it was nonsense. But it didn't bring me down when I saw the comments. If I would have talked about it at the time I had my abortion, those comments would have crushed me. They probably would have made me kill myself. But I didn't even, once I saw where the negative energy was coming from, I didn't even finish the sentence. I just deleted it, you know? So it's like I'm learning how to maneuver through things, trying to keep negative energy out. When I feel people have negative energy, I just really want them to see my light so they can grow and change their fucking ways and do better, you know, with treating people better and making things much easier for everybody, you know? So this is why I want to communicate with y'all, be transparent. Things just keep working out for me, and I can't complain because I came with the truest intention. Hello, I was chilling with the owner yesterday, and he was talking to me about his life and his family, you know, and this was such a special moment for me that I've met somebody like him, you know, and he's great. The whole staff here at Promised Land Lodge is amazing. Beautiful people, all friendly. I want to say, like, the only black person that's an occupant here. Everybody else is European. There might be one black guy with a white girl, but I only saw him once, but I'm like the only black occupant. And yes, honey, I've been dressing. If you guys go to my Instagram, Miss A Loves to Travel, you will see my vacation slayage. I also have the stories saved on my profile. But yes, I'm dressing here, so I'm getting a lot of looks and attention, okay? And even when I went to the city, to Stone Town, I wore completely covered up, a nice caftan, and I was still getting so much attention. And I've been called beautiful so much here now. Like, but I feel like it's not just the physical part. It's like the spirit. Like, I feel like when someone calls me beautiful, they're not just saying it because of the physical aspect. I feel like they're saying it because of they see something like an aura or a glow or my spirit. And this is how I feel. So when I was with my tour guide on Monday, when I was in Stone Town, when I went to go see the tortoise, he was like, wow. My friend, he said, wow, you're such a cutie. He was like, yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but everywhere we go, people keep staring at you. And I'm like, I'm used to it. Even when I was a big girl, people stared at me, whatever I wore, because I just walked in with such whatever. I don't know what. But now, even when I was bigger, I didn't have the same confidence or light that I have now. So now it's like times 10. So I don't look down. I just look straight ahead. I don't look at anyone because I was so embarrassed sometimes, or not embarrassed, just like shy. But I just look straight ahead and walk. But I feel and see all eyes on me. You know what I mean? But it's just like my inner aura that's shining. And I believe that's why people think I'm so beautiful. It's not about the physicalities. I mean, yeah, I do feel more beautiful now. So that could be it too. It's exuding through me and through to everybody else. So I just am so happy and so grateful. Now I have to work on my vlog. That's another thing that's exciting, but at the same time, it's like I'm feeling anxious. Like, okay, I gotta get this out. I've been going on trips and waiting like 6 months to post a video, but I'm not. I'm planning on putting this out within 2 weeks. I'm open to anybody want to take me out for my birthday, or open to any Zelle. I don't have Cash App. I have Zelle and PayPal. So I'm open to that. I mean, I figure why not ask if everyone else asks, you know? There ain't no shame in my game. Okay. You guys have your drinks? You guys want to take a shot together? Come on. Let's take a shot. Let me just fill up my shot. Shot break. Coming to you by someone who's not sponsored, so I can't show their label. forgot how we say it in Zanzibar in Swahili. I can't remember a lot. I've learned so much Swahili and I keep forgetting. But cheers. Oh, cheers. 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 Oh, that's a lot. That's a whole shot. Y'all got your shot? Mm. So last night I did a whole karaoke thing in my room. It's all in my stories, so you can check it out. I do apologize in advance because it's a lot. So if you don't check it out, I totally understand. However, it is entertaining, so you can still be entertained, but it's just a lot. You know how your stories have lines? This is like ... Asante sana, that means thank you. Asante sana means thank you in Swahili. Pua pua means good job. Hakuna Matata means no worries. And babu, no, not babu. Not bison. I was going to say bison, but it's something that is an animal. I don't know. I tell you, I'll be forgetting. But asante sana is thank you in Swahili. So I'm still learning, guys. But I just want to, again, thank you all for always showing love and support in many different ways, whether it's liking or sharing or just telling me something or how to improve my channel or my show and how to do better. I really take all the criticism, whether good or bad, and I try to apply it so I can do better, because it's all about growth. It's all about growth, and that's what I'm trying to do. If I want to make the money I want, I need to grow, right? So other than that, last night before my actual birthday, well, I was born at 2:45 a.m. So I came to my room at 12 a.m. or 1 a.m. and tried to keep myself occupied at least until 2. I'm in Hey, cousin, my little cousin is here from Ghana. I'm in Zanzibar, Tanzania. So I wanted to take the shrooms right before my 2:45, but I couldn't wait. So I took my shrooms probably around 2 a.m. It's chocolate covered shrooms, and I had a whole moment. I got into bed and just was crying, but like happy tears. It wasn't anything sad. It was just me thinking and talking to my people and just getting all these messages. And it was just happiness, like pure happiness, and I was just grateful for everything. So it was a moment. And then I thought that was it for the night, but then I got back up and I went live, which you guys can go check it out on my profile. So I saved that. And I went live and just was talking to y'all, having a good time and just enjoying everything that's happening and coming my way. And just, again, I'm so grateful. I'm so happy. I'm not going to talk your ear off. It's just me. And I'm over here in Zanzibar. I need to go to the bar and chill so they keep celebrating my birthday. And I'll be posting on my stories too. So y'all, thank you guys for tuning in. This is the season finale of season 2 of my Lovely Lunatic Leo Life podcast. Go follow me on Instagram, my Lovely Lunatic Leo Life, and my travel page, Miss A Loves to Travel. I promise y'all, I'm gonna start traveling more. Like, all the money I want is coming. It's coming, and I'm going to be traveling more. Okay, I feel it. I do. Thank you so much for everything. I appreciate it. I love you all. And there's more to come. Season 3 will be out in October, so make sure you get ready for that. You can check season 1 and season 2 on YouTube for my podcast. No excuses. Let's go. Live from Zanzibar, Tanzania on my 40th birthday. Thank you for everything. I love you. Deuces. That's for me. Hakuna Matata. Thank you. Hakuna Matata. Thank you. Thank you. This is Peter, my favorite bartender.
Jambo, you are welcome.
Asante sana.
Yes.
With who? Tell him my name.
This is King Robert Dakram.
With my name.
We make the
Yeah.
We make the cocktail.
Yes, a beautiful
called
cocktail.
Yeah, and the Promised Land special.
Yes.
This is special for Miss A.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for my birthday.
Happy birthday, Miss A.
Oh, thank you, Peter.
Welcome
Asante
and
sana.
welcome to Promised Land Lodge.
Asante sana.
Karibu.